want to apologize. So Ms. Torres actually came to my office and told me about it, and I told him I would give him time to actually address the council. And I just personally want to apologize on behalf of the city, as well as a person, because she spread rumors about me too.
Well, you know what?
So
the thing is, okay, I apologize. You know what? This is not the day or the time for me to entertain that. So we'll just wait and deal with it in court, okay?
My suggestion is don't say nothing because
I want to show you something.
I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you.
No,
but
look, before you leave, I want to show you the video that I said. We'll show you. I'll show it to you. Okay?
If you thought city council meetings were boring, boy, were you wrong. Stay tuned for some knockdown fights between council members and citizens. At Commissioner's Court, Judge Tim O'Hare kicked out the speaker for going 8 seconds over the limit, and then he yelled at his co-worker, and then he had the speaker trespass for over a year.
That was filed on May 5th, 2023 to the Department of Justice, and a letter of some 38 pages written to Attorney General Merrick Garland and Assistant Attorney General Kristen Clark. During the booking, jail staff pepper sprayed him at least 3 times at close range inside the jail and gave him a cold shower. Miller complained, and shortly thereafter, that he could not breathe, that he had asthma, and that he needed water. Jail staff continued to point pepper spray guns at him, carried him to his cell, and left him there face down on the floor less than an hour.
Thank you. Your time is up.
Jail staff found him unconscious.
Sir, your time is up.
And he died the next morning with inflamed lungs, swelling in his face and
he is now held in contempt. Remove him. He is in contempt. Who booed? Is that you?
You put him in?
Yeah, who booed?
Oh, I won't let you kick me out. That was
Yeah, well, try me. Please remain seated and silent while I read the following. You're out of order.
I'm not out of order.
You are. The Commissioner's
Merritt,
Court. The
would
Commissioner's
you
Court
please
will now
make
recess.
sure that all of us have a copy of the latest.
The chair has not recognized your right to speak at this moment.
SOP from the sheriff's
You
office.
are welcome to do whatever you want with Mr. Merritt
Make sure
afterwards.
we all have that. Thank you.
You are not recognized to speak. The Commissioners' Court will now recess the open session and proceed to closed session to discuss items exempt under sections 551, 071, 072, 074, 076, 087, and 0725 of the Texas Government Code. We are now in recess. Can or cannot share. So do you think your Twitter account is free of politics? Do you think your tweets are political?
Which Twitter? I have
Tarrant
5
County
Twitter
Commissioner
accounts.
Lisa Simmons, Commissioner A.L. Simmons, is that free of politics?
Didn't say anything about my social media.
Well, I'm asking, because you're the one bringing it up. Is it free of politics?
No, just like yours.
It's very political. You would agree with that?
No, it's not very political.
Do you think it's political in nature in any of your tweets?
Occasionally.
Okay.
All
So
right, what about yours?
Your bio. I run my Twitter, but I'm the one talking now, so you'll sit there and be quiet and listen while I talk, and then you can talk later.
Tell me when
you will
not to talk.
Are you voting for this or
He
against
is
this?
voted. You have to
I
ask.
will run the court. You will not.
No, look at the board.
I can see it. And
Okay.
when he did the exact same thing 5 minutes ago, you said, "Don't change your vote."
No,
if he
I did
wants
not.
to, yes,
I
you
did not. I've
Okay.
never told you. You can't
If
tell
he
this
wants to
man
vote
to
yes,
change
it's
it.
a yes.
It's
If he wants to vote no, it's a
Look
no.
Up. Look up.
Okay.
Look up.
Have a semblance of class.
Now,
That's all you have to do. Just a
semblance of
semblance.
class.
Are you
You're
a
gonna
yes
quit
or a no
talking to
on
me like
this?
you're crazy.
What is red?
He's voted. Good Lord.
No,
Jesus.
he hasn't. But he's trying to go up there and vote. So
He reached over and voted, Tim.
he hasn't changed his vote, Elisa.
He reached over and voted.
So
I haven't voted.
You just reached over and voted.
he
haven't
hasn't
voted.
pressed a button.
This is New Brunswick, and a city council member clashed with the chief of police.
Does anybody recall? And who decided to put that up?
So with regard to the signage that took for the couple weeks, that was through the administration.
Okay, and they decided to put up a sign that said, "Burglars go to jail"? right? What did it say?
I don't have the verbiage on me.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Before that new law was passed, did burglars go to jail? Or Chief, did you just write them a ticket and send them on their way?
Through a campaign, obviously, because of the passing of the new crime bill, is a law enforcement tool to help us combat the home invasions, car burglaries, and burglaries at all. So it simply is put out throughout the town because, as you know, the governor signed the bill here. And those that would enter the town and want to commit crimes were alerted by the signs up. And I think, obviously, it was very effective because I do have the stats. And with our team out there, the crime has definitely gone down tremendously.
All right, Chief, I got to be honest with you. I don't believe that, right?
Well, that's your opinion. That's fine. Sure.
Listen,
I respect that.
You, you don't give me the statistics.
I'm sorry?
Give me the statistics for the last 3 years, Chief. Can you get that for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Because I can't seem to get that. But now, as long as I have you here, right, you have stated that there were threats on the mayor, and that's why you give him security. My question to you is, how come you can't solve the threats? Question.
Sure. I can't say that I can't solve it because we do solve about 76% of the crimes that occur in Edison Township.
Chief,
but the ones directly to the mayor and other elected officials and officers and employees throughout here, there are ongoing investigations regarding that, yes.
Okay, so wait, Chief, I didn't ask about other employees, okay? I didn't ask about other people.
I volunteered that, Councilman, it's fine.
Yes, when I'm, it's kind of hard when I ask you a question, you give me a different answer, right?
No, I answered you. I answered your question.
Slick. So let me ask you a question. How come you cannot solve the threats that are against our mayor?
Well, I can't say that we can't solve them or we won't solve them. I'm telling you there's ongoing investigations.
Okay,
so some of these threats, Councilman, come from all over the United States. Because what happens here with the videos that are put up, as we discussed offline across the country, people see this, and then what, of course, they do is call and make threats against the mayor's staff, myself, my staff. So, sure.
Okay, so where I'm going with that is, I know that in our schools, we had a credible threat to a student, okay? Your department was able to contact Google, okay, track the perpetrator down or the incident. They were able to go through the dark web and all that kind of stuff and go and actually catch that person, right? So where I'm going here is when you're talking about stuff on the internet and all of this, right? You're not going to Google. You're not getting that person. You're not going to prosecute that person. I haven't seen anything that said you've prosecuted anybody or have any charges against anybody. So what I'm saying here, Chief, is I believe what you're saying here is BS. That's a statement. That's not a question to you. That's a statement.
That's your opinion.
On my point.
But I'm not going to discuss police strategies, Councilman.
Well, Chief,
plain and simple. So
okay, Chief,
I don't know where your expertise is in law enforcement,
I'll tell you
but I respect your opinion.
Right.
So that's all. I'm not going to discuss that any further with you.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through your entire strategy at my next meeting. Council President, please, this is my time. My next question I have is I believe you authorize the stealing of time, which is the same thing that we are prosecuting other officers for. I offer myself as a witness.
Councilman, if you listen to me, Councilman, if you feel, if you're accusing me of a crime, then I advise you to go to the prosecutor's office or the Attorney General's office. If you're accusing me of committing a crime, Councilman. Compose yourself, sir.
Motion for a recess. Everybody, can we get a, do I need to get a recess here or can we just conduct ourselves in a better manner? No need to yell.
Rich is doing
and
his
no
thing.
need to
Let's just have
accuse people of anything. You can take this offline if you really need to do something like
Council
this.
President, I just have a statement, okay? And it's very, very simple. There is no difference. And I wasn't yelling. He is talking over me. He interrupted me. You should have hit that gavel on the chief, sir. That's Council President. So let me just explain, okay? Our chief and our mayor in my mind, stole from the public. The 4 officers that are being charged.
Council President,
I'm not going to sit here and tolerate this.
Sir,
I'm not going to sit here and tolerate this.
Motion for recess.
If he's making a complaint
Council President,
against
you have no
myself,
control over
excuse me,
One sec.
control
Are we allowed-
yourself.
Motion for recess.
Point
If he's
of
making
order.
a complaint,
There is
let
a
him go to
motion
the
for
prosecutor's
recess
office
on the
and make the
floor.
complaint.
Motion to recess. Can I have a second?
Second.
Take a 5-minute recess. We'll be back.
This is Tarrant City, Alabama. And in Tarrant City, Alabama, a man at the podium is complaining that he was misrepresented. And the mayor is going to apologize to him.
I work, help her out. I continue helping. Thank you, Mayor.
Ms.
Thank you,
Torres,
every one of you.
I just want to apologize. So Ms. Torres actually came to my office and told me about it, and I told him I would give him time to actually address the council. And I just personally want to apologize on behalf of the city, as well as a person, because she spread rumors about me too.
Well, you know what?
So,
The thing is, I apologize. You know what? This is not the day or the time for me to entertain that. So we'll just wait and deal with it in court, okay?
My suggestion is, don't say nothing because...
Yeah, I want to show you something.
I'll vote for you. I vote for you,
No,
but...
look, before
This
you
is yours,
leave,
though.
I want to show you the video that I said. We'll show you. I'll show it to you, okay?
Okay. It's a
Thank
broken
you,
heart
thank
for
you.
me.
It's fine.
Okay.
Everyone make mistakes.
My suggestion, don't...
No, I don't.
Be nice to everybody, and you'll be winner.
You know, my thing is, like I said
Thank you,
before,
every one of you.
like I said before, I'm not too big to say that I make mistakes and I'm human. But the thing is, when I say something, I will be willing enough to show you why I said it and the proof. I oftentimes say, do you want to see the proof, the documentation? No one has ever wanted to see it. But the reason why I'm saying again, here it is on my phone, and you're welcome to see it. So, you know, I'm not going to entertain what the mayor is saying, because this is not the time or the place. The time and the place is coming very soon.
So I think that the council should probably discuss the situation that you've created where you have 2 fire chiefs, because something similar to this.
You created that.
Yeah, that's your fault.
You did that one. That is not on us.
So the mayor fired the police chief for some sort of racist rant or something that occurred at his home. Then the council hired another police chief. And then the original police chief asked for his job back because he wasn't convicted of anything criminal. So now they have 2 police chiefs. And now the police chief, the old one, wants to speak to the council.
Hello, for those that don't know me, my name is Jason Eccles. I'm the fire chief here for the city of Tarrant. And I'm not coming to try to get Patrick's job. Patrick's done a great job with his fire department since he's been here. He was a great lieutenant that worked for me. Great rookie when we hired him on, and Patrick is well beyond qualified to come back and run this fire department. We all know what the mayor did to me. We all know how he did it to me. We all know why he did it to me.
You were terminated
and I do
because
not
you
want
pulled a
to.
gun on
I'm talking,
a
Mayor.
black realtor
I'm talking.
and her
Sir,
colleagues.
I don't get to choose the race of the people that come to my house on false pretensions. I don't get to choose what race they were.
Charged criminally. And
they were all dropped, sir.
They were dropped.
Have you ever been charged?
They were dropped because you agreed to pay $3,000 to repair his camera.
Prove that. You're making that up.
Was
You're
your
lying.
testimony.
You're lying just like all the time.
I'm lying?
So, yes. So
okay,
that's not why the charges were dropped. The charges were dropped because they were all false.
Did you agree to pay $3,000 for his camera?
I'm sorry that I can't pick the race of people who come to my house under false pretensions and do wrong things at my house. I'm sorry. If I could choose, I wouldn't have them come to my house to do it. But I couldn't choose. I got into a situation. They lied. When the video camera and the video come out that we had of it, the Fulton County District Attorney's Office dropped all charges against me. I have no charges.
After you agreed to pay $3,000.
That is not true. And so I have no charges. So I don't know what he's talking about my termination. If that's what he's terminated me for felony charges, run my record right now. There's not no felony charges.
No, that's why
I'm
the
tired of the
personnel
city
board
of Tarrant
upheld
having to
your...
pay money for his lawsuits.
That's why the personnel board upheld your termination.
Y'all know about my offer. I can retire in 22 months. Patrick's got a few more years than that. Patrick's done a great job running this fire department. I told y'all I would sign a hold harmless agreement and I would not sue this city for a single nickel if you just pay me my back pay, which has already been ordered by the personnel board. All right, pay my attorney's fees, and then pay me for 22 months. I can tell you how much it's gonna be. I make $120,000 a year, so that's $240,000 over the next 2 years, and it's not even 2 years, it's less than 22 months, and $240,000 is a lot less, and we'll pay all these attorneys, I'll pay that attorney, so just let me go away. Let me be done with him, let me be done with this city, let me not cost this city any more money
If
on
the council
frivolous lawsuits
affirms his
that he
termination.
causes. Okay? So, I mean, I don't know what termination he's talking about. He charged me with, he fired me for
Conduct
commission of a felony act. I've never committed a felony act in my life. He charged me with holding people at gunpoint at my house till police arrived. I never held people at gunpoint a day in my life. I've got the video to prove it. We all know he's lying. We all know he's a liar. I don't want to cost the city any more money. I don't want to interfere with Patrick running the fire department. I just want to be done. That's all I'm asking. Thank y'all.
Amen.
But I also want to address the issue where I was almost ran over by a city council and nothing has been done about it yet. Not an apology, not anything, and she throwed up a middle finger, but she said she didn't. So I want to address that issue tonight. So if we don't get anything done, I have been asked to go by the protocol. Nothing has been done by the police department. And I'm asking that, even I've been told that I don't have a report for that. But the police was called here and the camera shows what she did. So I'm asking that Ms. Matthews be held accountable for trying to run me over during a press conference here at the city council.
Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never ever miss any kind of story from this channel.